We have discussed about lookup relationship, and we have discussed what exactly the lookup association and how can we map lookup association between the two objects and what kind of behaviors or the functionalities lookup association provides we have discussed in the previous session. Now let's see the concept of lookup dialog configuration. Lookup dialog configuration. So what exactly a lookup dialog, what it represents, what is the use of lookup dialog, and how many records a lookup dialog can represent maximum, and how to configure the lookup dialog. Now let's see with the practical use case. Now, for example, come to a small scenario. I'm going to my application. I'm going to my application. In this application, I'm having these two objects which I have created in the past. We have hiring manager object, we have position object. Both the objects we have created. So in hiring manager object, we are having few records. In position object, we are having few records. Now, let's see. In hiring manager object, we are having 5 records. I think we have deleted few records, right? Let me get back those records also. Go to the recycle bin. We are going to be restoring all the records I would like to restore. Now, let's see. Now in hiring manager object, we have 6 records are available. So these are the names of those hiring manager people. These are the names of those hiring manager people here. Now, I'm creating one more record with the name Swati. Okay, this is a Swati. Let me make it clone. Cloning is nothing but creating a duplicate copy. I'm creating one more record with the name Swati. Location is Hyderabad. Designation recruitment specialist. Salary some 12 lakhs. And the contact number, I'm giving some value. Email ID swati.p@gmail.com. So these are the records. Now, in hiring manager object, we have 2 records are available with the name Swati. Both are working in the same location here, and then both are having 2 different designation. One person is having the designation HR executive, second person is having the designation recruitment specialist. Both are permanent employees only, but their contact numbers are different, their email IDs are also different over here. Okay, now fine. Now let's come to the scenario. Now I'm creating a new position record today. I'm creating a new position. Click on new button. I'm creating a position record with the name manual tester. Manual tester. Location Hyderabad. Number of vacancies, some 3 vacancies are available. Now this is having that budget approval also from that HR finance team. Now minimum pay. Okay, minimum pay. So we are able to offer 12 lakhs, maximum 16 lakhs. Open date This is the today's date. Milestone date will be the February 22nd. So almost I have given 1 month of time to the HR people to recruit the candidate. HR contact number, I'm giving some value. HR email ID, so now HR at the rate some Dell.com. Client name, some Dell Incorporation. Job type, this is permanent. Job position description, manual tester. That means here I'm indicating required 3+ years of experience in manual testing. The same skills I'm adding here also. Now, in this case, let's see. This is the position details. Now, I want to assign this position record. Now, I want to assign this position to the HR person. To which HR person? To Swati. Now, which is Swati who is having the designation recruitment specialist? Now, observe this one. As soon as once you click on this okay, lookup icon, this is the lookup icon here. As soon as once you click on this lookup icon, it is populating a dialog box. This is the dialog box. This is called as lookup dialog. Or else simply we can say here. Now I'm searching for this here. Now this is the lookup dialog box. This is the lookup dialog box. Just you can type few characters, press enter button. Then automatically it is populating this lookup dialog. Now this is the lookup dialog which will represent the hiring manager's information. But in this case, what happened? It is populating only those hiring manager names, okay, whose name is starting with the character some SW. That means Swati. Now, to whom you want to assign this position? I want to assign this position to the Swati who is having the designation recruitment specialist. Recruitment specialist. I want to assign this position to the Swati who is having the designation recruitment specialist. Now tell me from these two records, it is populating two records over here. Now, from these two records of Swati records, okay, which Swati record is a recruitment specialist here? How do you know? Do we have any indication over there? No. Now, that means what? Simply it is populating the hiring manager name. That means what? Upon click on the lookup icon, while creating the child record inside the child object. While creating the child record inside the child object, as soon as once you click on the lookup icon, it will populate a dialog box that is called as lookup dialog box. Now, lookup dialog box will be representing only the parent record names. Okay, lookup dialog will represent parent record names. Now, in this case, when you observe this one, now in this case, when you observe this one, this lookup dialog will represent only the parent record names in the form of tabular structure. Whatever the hiring manager record names are available, those names will be represented in the form of tabular structure. Then how many records it will show? Sometimes you can raise a question, sir, in my hiring manager object, I'm having 10,000 records are available. 10,000 HR people are available inside my hiring manager object. Will it show all the 10,000 records in this dialog box? No. Lookup dialog is having the capability to show maximum of 200 records, not more than that. Lookup dialog is having the capability to represent maximum of 200 hiring manager records inside this table, not more than that. Then sometimes you can raise a question, sir, whatever the hiring manager name that I'm looking for, whatever the hiring manager name that I'm looking for, if that hiring manager name is not available in this 200 list, then what can I do? Do we have any alternative? Yes, there is an alternative. What is that? Here we are having this search functionality. There is a search box will be available over here. This is a search box. Just you can go to this search box here, type the characters, search for that hiring manager name which you are looking for. So depends upon your requirement, we can search for the hiring manager name and we can assign. Now, okay, fine. Now here you can raise a question, sir. Here we have two hiring manager records are available with the name Swati and Swati, but just it is showing these names. Then from these two records, how do we know which Swati record is recruitment specialist, which Swati record is HR executive? How can we recognize? This is the problem. In this case here, what I want to do is, whatever the lookup dialog that we have, I would like to customize this lookup dialog. Not only representing the name, I want to show the location also, designation also. I want to show the contact number also, email ID also, employment type also. That means whatever the table that we have in this lookup dialog, this table I would like to customize. Not only showing the name, I want to show the remaining column also, location column also, designation column also, contact number also, email ID also, employment type also. Depends upon the requirement, whatever the columns that you want, we can customize. For that one, we have to use the help of a feature called as lookup dialog configuration. So by using this lookup dialog configuration feature, we can customize the lookup dialog. Okay, we can customize the lookup dialog to represent the required columns to be visible inside this lookup dialog box in the tabular structure. So not only representing the name of that HR person, we can able to populate the other fields information also. Not only representing that the parent record name, we can able to represent other fields also, like as the remaining fields of your object also, like as contact number also, email ID also, or designation also, location also, other fields of that objects also we can able to populate inside that lookup dialog over here. The facility is available. For that reason, we are using the help of a feature called as lookup dialog configuration. Then how can we do that? We can now let's see with the practical use case. Okay, now let me give you that note point over here. Let me give you the note point and I will be giving you that navigation. Then I will show you with practical. Now, now let's see. Now, while creating the child record inside the child object, we can make the record to be get associated with the parent record. Parent record by selecting the parent, by selecting the parent from lookup dialog. Now, upon click on the lookup icon, upon click on the lookup icon, it will represent, it will represent the lookup dialog box, which populates the parent record details in the form of tabular structure. Tabular structure. Now, lookup dialog can represent maximum of 200 parent records in the tabular format at a time. The user can search the remaining records by using search feature in the lookup dialog. Now, by default, by default, lookup dialog will represent lookup dialog will represent the parent record names in the tabular format. Now, we can customize the lookup dialog to represent other fields in the tabular file inside in the table based on the need as below. How can we customize? Now let's see. Now let me give you the navigation over here, and then I will show you the practical concept also. How can we do that? Now let's see. How can we customize this lookup dialog? Click on the parent objects tab. For example, hiring managers. Click on the parent objects tab, hiring managers. Because why I'm going to the hiring parent objects tab here? Because as soon as when she click on lookup icon, it will open the lookup dialog. Lookup dialog is available where in parent object, which will populate all the parent recorded names. Now, so click on the parent objects tab and click on setup menu. Click on edit object link. Click on search layouts link from the left panel. Go to the system administrator's search layout. Search layout. Click on edit link. Select the required fields to be visible in the table by using add or remove buttons. Arrange the fields in the required order by using up or down navigation buttons. Click on save button. This is the navigation we used to follow in order to customize the lookup dialog. So based on the application requirement, in order to customize the lookup dialog, this is the navigation we used to follow. Then how can we do this? Okay, now let me show you with the practical use case. Now let's see. Let me show you with the practical. Now let's see. So let's go to the hiring managers tab. Click on setup menu, edit object link. In the left panel, select the option set layouts. In the left panel, select the option set layouts. Here we have an option will be available over here, set layouts. Click on this set layouts option over here, and then now as soon as once you click on this set layouts option, it will populate all the set layouts over here related to all the profile users. Now I would like to go with that set layouts of system administrator. Go to the system administrator's set layout over here. Go to the system administrator's set layout. Here we have the profile names. Here we can able to go to that system administrator search layout here. When you come down, I think at the last you will be having system administrator search layout. System administrator search layout. Now, here go to that edit option, pick this control, click on edit. Click on edit. Now, it is representing in my hiring manager object, whatever the fields are available, only those fields will be visible. Now, here it is populating only the hiring manager name. The currently selected fields are hiring manager name. Only this field will be getting visible as of now. Remaining fields are not visible. Now I want to show some more fields also. Just you can able to select the fields whatever you want, add it onto that selected fields list. Let's see. I want to show the name, then I want to show the location, I want to show the designation, I want to show the employment type and the contact number and the email ID. These are the fields I want to show. Once the fields has been getting selected over here, then if you want to arrange the fields in the required order, we can arrange them by using this up and down navigation button. With the help of this up and down navigation button, we can arrange these fields in the required order also. That facility will be available to you. Now we can able to arrange them. Now click on save button. Automatically it will be getting customized. When you come down here, we can see. See for the system administrator's profile, we can the set layouts. So these are the columns are visible over here. It will be representing all this information also to you. Depends upon the requirement, whatever you want, we can able to select. Clear up to this one? Now, now let's go back to the functionality. Let's go to the hiring managers tab. Click on new button. Now select that lookup icon here. Sorry. Upon creating the child record, go to the positions tab. Click on new button. Upon creating the position record, we can able to select. Click on this lookup icon. It is populating this Swati and the Swati contact number. Based on the contact number also we can select. Or else if you want to search based on designation, then you can do SWA. It is providing show all results. Then it is populating here. Let's see. In this lookup dialog, it will populate not only the name. Previously, it is showing only name. Now we have arranged or we have customized this page layout to show the name, location, designation, employment type, contact number, and the email ID. So all these fields has been arranged over here. Depends upon our application requirement, we have placed all these fields also. So according to the business requirement, we can able to place the required fields also inside this lookup dialog over here. That facility is available. This is how. In this case, if you want to assign this position to Swati, who is having the designation recruitment specialist, then just you can select this Swati record. Even though you might be having some multiple records with the same name, but based on the other field values, we can differentiate them. Or based on the contact number also, based on the location also, based on other fields also, we can differentiate them here. That facility is available. Okay. This is a functionality of lookup dialog configuration. Now, next feature, lookup filter configuration. Then what exactly lookup filter configuration and what is the use? How can we configure the lookup filters? Okay, now let's see with the practical use case. Then what do you mean by this lookup filter configuration? How to implement that? Now let's see practically over here. Let me explain the concept first. Before going to this concept, let me explain a small functionality. Let me explain a small functionality so that you can understand very easily. Now, let's see. Come to a small scenario so that you can understand very easily. For example, let me explain a small concept here. For example, we have an organization. We have an organization, some Dell. Dell people are offering so many products to their customers because that already we know Dell is a manufacturing organization who are keep on manufacturing latest models of hardware devices. They're introducing various models of new hardware devices like laptops, desktops, mobiles, tabs, printers, projectors. The various types of hardware devices are introducing into the market. Now, so now here in this case, once the products are ready, what these people will do, these products are selling out to the common people. Whatever the products they have manufactured, these are products they would like to sell out to the common people. So that means those people are nothing but our customers. So these products are utilizing by the customers. Now, so they have so many customers are available. These are the customers. For example, assume that myself, okay, myself. Now myself, I went to a Dell showroom to buy a laptop. Whenever I'm going to purchasing the laptop here, first of all, I will select the model, configuration, color, design, everything. Once I'm selecting this particular product, then what I will ask, the first question is, do we have any warranty for this product or not? Because we need some assurance. Because we are the customers. We know how to use it, but we don't know how to make it service. Suppose in future, upon using this product, if it is giving any issue, then who is responsible? To whom do I need to contact? Who will provide the service to me? We need to find out all these things. For that one, we are raising a question to the salesperson, dear salesperson, okay, do we have any warranty for this product or not? Now, they will be giving that warranty also. So now the salesperson said that we are offering 1 year of free warranty. That means free service to you. We are offering 1 year of free service. Now, we are offering 1 year of free service to you. Now, that means upon purchasing that product, they're providing 1 year of free service. That means if there is any issue, upon using that product, if the product is giving any issue, then the sales people, the Dell people are providing 1 year of free service over here. Later also they will provide the service, but that will be chargeable here. Depends upon the problem, depends upon the parts replacement, they will be charging some amount. But they're giving 1 year of free warranty here. That means free service. Now, suppose for example, I have purchased a product. Assume that I have purchased a product in okay July 2023. Now, as of now, almost 6 months are over. For example, 5 to 6 months are over. Still, I'm in the warranty period because they have given the time till okay June 2024. I'm having the warranty till June 2024. But right now, this is January only here. So still, I'm having okay 6 months of time. Now, for example, today product is giving some issue. For example, today product is giving some issue. Then who is responsible? Dell people. So in this case, what I will do, how can we inform to the Dell people? For that one, I will be raising a complaint. As a customer, I'm going to be raising a complaint here by contacting the Dell customer care center. So whatever the warranty card they have given to me upon purchasing the product, in that warranty card, they have clearly mentioned that the contact number, that means helpline number, that means customer care number they have mentioned, a support email ID also they have mentioned over here. Now, so based on that contact number here, I made a call. Based on the contact number, I made a call. I have raised a complaint. Now, for example, I'm a customer, I'm from Hyderabad. Dell people are having so many service centers are available here. Dell people are having so many service centers. They're having a service center in Hyderabad. They have a service center in Bangalore. They have a service center in Mumbai. These are the three locations they're having the service centers over here. Now, in each service center, they're having some service engineers are available. They're having some service engineers or service advocates are available. Now, for example, I am from Hyderabad. Now tell me, my case will be assigning to which service center? Hyderabad service center or Bangalore service center or Mumbai service center? To whom? To whom they will assign? Anyone. I am from Hyderabad location. My case will be assigning to whom? To the Hyderabad,
Hyderabad location.
Bangalore service center people or Mumbai service center people? Hyderabad
Hyderabad
service
mobile.
center people. Why? Because they are going to be choosing that service center location which is very near to the customer, because they have given on-site warranty, on-site for service, on-site service here. Now, what do you mean by on-site service? On-site service in the sense we no need to go to the customer care center. Service person will come to our location, like as your refrigerator, your AC, your washing machines. Okay, then the service person is coming to your home, right, to give the service. Like the similar way, Dell people are also offering okay on-site service. So the service person will come to the come to your customer's location. Suppose if they're assigning that case to that Bangalore service center, then service person should travel from Bangalore to Hyderabad. It will take more time, 2 to 3 days of time, because maybe he is busy with some other cases. He need to finish it up his work, then he has to travel to Hyderabad from Bangalore. It will take some 3 to 4 days of time. Till the time the customer can't wait. They need the service very fastly here. In this case, what they will do, they are going to be assigning the cases to the service center which are having the same location. All the Hyderabad cases will be assigning to Hyderabad service center. Bangalore cases will be assigning to Bangalore service center. Mumbai related cases will be assigning to Mumbai service center over here. So depends upon the customer location, the cases will be assigning to that same service center. So in this case here, let's see. So whatever the cases that we have, all the Hyderabad related cases will be assigning to Hyderabad Service Center. Bangalore cases will be assigning to Bangalore Service Center. Mumbai cases will be assigning to Mumbai Service Center. Okay, fine. Now, now my requirement is here also the same. For example, I'm creating a new position. Upon creating the position, I'm selecting this location as Hyderabad. Hyderabad. When I click on this lookup icon, it is populating what all the hiring manager names. Whatever the hiring managers are available, all the hiring manager names it is populating. But now my requirement is I don't want to populate all the hiring manager names. I want to display only those hiring manager names over here who are working in Hyderabad location. That means the hiring manager name, location, position, location, both should be exactly matching. That is my requirement here. Understood the requirement here? So whatever the position that I'm going to create, the position, location, hiring manager location, both should be exactly matching. That is my requirement. Now, in this case over here, in this case, how can we do that? Okay, now let's see. Let's see how can we implement this functionality. Now, now, let's see in this case, how can we do that? I would like to create the functionality to make sure that that means what upon click on this lookup icon it should populate only those hiring managers okay whose location is exactly same like as position location hiring managers location both should be exactly same. That is my requirement. Then how can we do that? Now let's see with the practical use case. How can we configure? Now let me show you. Now let's see. Let's see how can we implement. In that case, whatever the lookup field that we have, on this lookup field, we need to add the filter condition. We need to add the filter condition. Filters means what? Conditions we need to add on this lookup field. So where is this lookup field? In our position object only. In this position object, go to this lookup field. On this field, we have to add a filter condition to match this hiring manager name and sorry, the hiring manager location, position location, both should be exactly matching. If both are matching, then only show that hiring manager name inside this lookup dialog, or else don't show these names over here. That is my requirement. So in this case, how can we do that? We can now let's see with the practical use case. For this one, we are going to be using the help of a feature called as lookup filter configuration. What do you mean by lookup filter configuration? Lookup filter configuration is used to add some filter conditions on lookup dialog. On the lookup field, we can add one or more user-defined conditions to filter out the records to be visible inside this lookup field. In this lookup field, what records to be get visible? In this lookup field, what records to be get visible, we can able to filter it out here. We can filter it out what records to be get visible inside this. So depends upon our application requirement, we can able to filter it out over here. Now, let's see how can we implement this kind of functionality. Lookup filter configuration. Let me explain this concept over here. While creating the child records inside the object, we can select the parent record by using lookup field, the lookup field with the help of lookup icon. Now, upon click on lookup icon, it would populate all the parent record details, which are available inside the parent object. We can restrict the visibility of parent records in the lookup dialog based on the required user defined conditions by using lookup filter configuration. That is, we can add one or more user defined conditions on the lookup field to filter the records, to filter the parent records as below. Then how can we do that? Okay, now let me show you with the practical use case. Now let's see. How can we configure this lookup dialog here? Now, in this case, click on the child object's name, between child objects tab. For example, positions. Click on setup menu and the edit object link. Click on setup menu and edit object link. Click on fields and relationships link. Click on fields and relationships link. Go to the lookup field. Click on edit button. Click on edit button. Go to the lookup filter settings section. Expand the hyperlink. Show filter settings. Show filter settings. Now add the required user defined condition. For example, positions location equals to hiring manager's location. Select the active checkbox to make the filter active. Click on save button. This is the navigation we used to follow in order to add the lookup filters. In order to add the lookup filters, this is the navigation we used to follow over here. Now, let's see in this case, how can we do this? Now, let's see. Let me show you with the practical. Now here, whenever I'm selecting this location as Hyderabad, upon click on lookup icon, it should populate only the Hyderabad related hiring manager details. If I'm selecting Bangalore, upon click on this lookup dial icon, it should populate only the Bangalore related HR people's details. So remaining HR people information, it should not populate. That is my requirement here. Then how can we do that? Okay, now let's see with the practical use case. Now let's see. Let's go to this positions tab, that means child objects tab. Click on setup menu, edit object link. Click on fields and relationships link. Click on fields and relationships link. Go to this lookup field which we have created in the past. Expand this, pick this control and click on edit button. Click on edit. When you come down, here we are having an option called as lookup filter settings section. Go to the lookup filter settings section and expand this hyperlink show filter settings. Expand this show filter settings link. Here we can add the condition. Depends upon the requirement, we can add the condition. Generally, we are adding the condition, okay, by comparing a field with a value. But here I want to compare field with field. Hiring manager's location, position, location, both should be exactly matching. That means field to field comparison I would like to do. So here we are having the option either field or either with value. So let's select this. Hiring manager's location. Hiring manager location should be equals to with the positions location. Select that field. I don't want to compare with the value. I want to compare with the field. That is with positions location. So hiring manager location, position location, both should be exactly matching. Then only represent the records in the lookup dialog. Okay, this is my condition. Then select the option enable this filter active checkbox to make the filter should be in active status. Now click on save button. Done. Let's go back to your object now. Go to the positions tab, click on new button. I'm creating a new record. Whenever I'm selecting this position location as Hyderabad, when I click on lookup icon, it will populate only 3 records, no remaining records over here. Because only these 3 HR people are available who are working in Hyderabad location. Suppose if I am selecting Bangalore, it will populate only the Bangalore related HR person, that means Sridhar. If I am selecting Chennai, only the Chennai related, Abhinav Sharma, Arul Arumugam. If I am selecting some Mumbai, Mumbai related, Aman Tiwari. If I'm selecting some Noida, Noida related, no HR people. Like that here in this case here, what happened depends upon the location of the position, corresponding hiring managers will be getting populated over here. This is how we can able to restrict the records or the records to be visible inside this lookup dialog. So based on the application requirement, we can able to implement this functionality also. Okay, this is the concept of lookup filter configuration. Okay, now so now do the practice on these 2 features today. On Monday's session, we'll see the concept of master detail association. Okay, from Monday onwards, we have classroom sessions as usual. So please be available to the classroom session at 5 o'clock. Sessions will be normal timings only here. Please be available at 5 o'clock. So we will be having classroom session as usual. Okay, now thank you. Thanks for your
Thank you,
time.
sir.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir.
Thank
Thank you,
you.
sir.
Thank you, sir.